Curious about the top 6 Vanguard ETFs to consider for your portfolio? Well, you're in the right place. Vanguard ETFs are renowned for their diversity and low cost. Go sit back and relax and enjoy the video because each fund has its unique features and benefits. Whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting, these ETFs merit your attention. And at the end, there is a bonus strategy that will show you how to take advantage of the number one's picks performance. So, without further ado, here's number 6 on our list. Starting off our countdown at number 6, we have the MGC, or Mega Cap ETF. This ETF is a true heavyweight in the market, focusing on the largest US companies. With an SEC yield of 1.19%, it provides a steady stream of income for investors. It has also shown impressive growth with year-to-date returns of nearly 10% and a one-year return of over 32%. Over the past 5 and 10 years, it has consistently delivered returns of over 15%. And let's not forget the expense ratio, which is a mere 0.07%. This low cost allows you to keep more of your hard-earned returns. The MGC's large cap focus, combined with its solid performance and low cost, make it a worthy consideration for many investors. That's MGC, our number 6 pick. Moving on, let's unveil our number 5. At number 5, we find the VOOG, or the S&P 500 Growth ETF. This is a fund that tracks a market cap-weighted index of US large and mid-cap stocks selected for growth characteristics, providing a reliable and efficient way to invest in the broader market. It boasts an SEC yield of 0.53% and year-to-date returns of 12.37%. Over the last year, VOOG has provided a return of 33.58%. And over the past 5 years, the returns have averaged 15.66% per annum. Over a 10-year period, VOOG has delivered an impressive 14.42% annual return. Despite these returns, the expense ratio remains low at just 0.10%, making VOOG a cost-effective choice for investors seeking growth. Its consistent performance, coupled with its broad market exposure and low costs, certainly earns VOOG its place in our top 5. That's VOOG for you. Now time to reveal our number 4. Coming in at number 4, we have the VOOG, or Growth ETF. This fund offers an impressive SEC yield of 0.46%, making it an attractive option for those seeking consistent income. The year-to-date returns stand at 10.38%, showcasing a strong performance in the current market scenario. Looking at the long-term growth, the VOOG shines with a 38.84% return over the last year, 17.93% over the last 5 years, and 15.07% over the last decade. This reflects the fund's ability to deliver solid returns over extended periods. What's more, the VOOG comes with a low expense ratio of just 0.04%, making it a cost-effective choice for investors. The combination of strong performance and low costs is what propels the VOOG into our top 4. That's VOOG, our number 4 pick. Now let's move on to the top 3. In our top 3, we have VONG at number 3 and MGK at number 2. Let's delve into the details of these 2 extraordinary ETFs. Starting with VONG, the Russell 1000 Growth ETF. It has an SEC yield of 0.58%, year-to-date returns of 10.56%, and an impressive one-year return of 38.96%. Over the previous 5 years, VONG has returned an average of 18.44% annually, and over the past decade, the figure stands at 15.87%. All this performance comes at a minimal expense ratio of just 0.08%. Now, let's shift our attention to MGK, the Mega Cap Growth ETF. MGK boasts an SEC yield of 0.41% and year-to-date returns of 10.13%. In the last year, it has returned a staggering 40.94%. Over 5 years, it's averaged 19% annually, and over the last 10, 15.89%. And here's the cherry on top. It achieves all this with an expense ratio of just 0.07%. Both VONG and MGK have proven to be exceptional in terms of both short-term and long-term returns. Their low expense ratios make them an attractive choice for investors seeking growth at a reasonable cost. That's VONG and MGK for you. Now, for the moment you've been waiting for, our number one pick. And finally, at number one, we have the VGT, or Information Technology ETF. This standout ETF boasts an SEC yield of 0.54% and year-to-date returns of 7.3%. Over the past year, VGT has delivered an impressive 37.10% in returns. Looking back 5 years, the returns are even more compelling at 22.30%. With a decade-long view, the VGT ETF shines even brighter, providing an outstanding 20.38% in returns. The expense ratio, a modest 0.10%, is just the cherry on top. The information technology sector has been a star performer, and the VGT ETF is an excellent way to tap into this success. It truly is a top pick, but it is not just that. Here is the strategy that could make VGT performance that much sweeter. If you invested $10,000 and then continued investing $2,500 every month since 2005, your total portfolio balance would be $4,810,140. Because you took advantage of the highs and the lows and dollar cost, averaged your money weighted. Return outpace your time-weighted return. Not just making you a millionaire, but multi-millionaire. And there you have it, the top 6 Vanguard ETFs to consider. Remember, subscribe for more videos like this, and here is a video that has the best performers from Fidelity.